The next question, the member for Toronto-Danforth.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, my question to the Premier. Throughout this past summer's heat waves, unprecedented wildfires, deadly smoke, and catastrophic flooding, your government has done virtually nothing to prepare Ontarians for the impact of the climate crisis. In fact, you have suppressed vital reports that could help Ontarians and local governments address these horrendous impacts of climate breakdown. Will the Premier commit today to release all reports of the Climate Change Impact Assessment and the report of the Advisory Panel on Climate Change?
Remind the members to make their comments through the chair. To reply, the member for Renfrew, Nipissing, Pembroke, and Parliament.
Speaker, and I want to thank the member for his question. We're very proud of our climate change record in this province. We are leading the country. 86% of the greenhouse gas reductions that have taken place in Canada, Ontario is responsible for that. We continue to make the proper changes that will not only reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, but also continue to provide the jobs and the growth in the economy that Ontario needs so badly. We're able to continue to build Ontario, 700,000 new jobs, at the same time reducing our emissions, bringing electric arc furnaces to Sault Ste. Marie and Hamilton, taking 2 million cars off the road. These are the kinds of things where we have one party that is focused on only one thing, and that is doing everything that will reduce the number of people working in Ontario, reduce the growth in our economy, while fixating only on one simple thing. We can do both here in the province of Ontario because we are committed to Ontario of the future. Thank you very much.
The supplementary question.
Well, that's an extraordinary response. This is the government that's driving up greenhouse gas emissions dramatically, and it is killing our green tech sector. That's the reality. I'm going back to the Premier. Last week, the province's Financial Accountability Officer released yet another report showing how Ontario will be paying a fortune for the impacts of climate change on public infrastructure. The burden of dealing with washed-out roads, disrupted municipal water supply, and downed hydro lines will be huge for Ontarians. And yet, your government won't even release the reports detailing what we need to do to protect the public. When will you release the reports so communities can take steps to protect themselves from the climate disasters you are creating?
Again, I'll remind the members to make their comments through the chair. Member for Renfrew, Nipissing, Pembroke can reply.
Are responsible for building Ontario. And quite frankly, we are making tremendous progress. We're on target to meet our 2030 targets from the greenhouse gas emissions. But also, we're building the infrastructure that will be responsible and able to withstand the effects of climate change. That's what we're committed to in this province. But at the same time, we're ensuring that there will be an Ontario working. So I would ask the people on the other side to start to broaden their position as well, because what is hurting Ontario more than anything else is the carbon tax being inflicted on by the federal government, of which your party supports. In fact, your favour of increasing it even more. The biggest enemy that Ontario has in fighting climate change and building is the carbon tax. Thank you.